Good morning, Sushmita. Thank you so much for joining me today. I first of all want to thank you for following my videos and reaching out to me. I feel really good when all of you reach out to me and want to connect, and I try to take out time as much as possible. But thank you so much for taking time out for this conversation, and I'm really happy to see you here. I think we are meeting for the second time today, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah, and thank you so much for you because you are a coach and you take time for hours. It's very big thing. And thank you so much for giving me this beautiful opportunity to connect with you again. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Of course, of course. So Shushmita, tell me first, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty well, ma'am. Thank you so
Mhm.
much for asking. And how are you doing? How's going on your day, ma'am?
It's a hectic day ahead, so I'm just hoping that everything goes well. I'm all prepped for it. So let's see how the day goes.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I hope it will be good.
I hope so too. All right. So, Sushmita, last time we met, I think we had met on the English Yari platform, and we are
Yes.
meeting today. So, how has your spoken English journey been, and what all new things have you learned since then?
Yeah, I'm learning by myself. Nowadays, I'm conversing with people daily basis. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's I think improving now. I'm in front of you, so now you can judge and you can give me a feedback how much I got improvement and which part I have to work.
Sure, absolutely. Today, what is it that we want to do? I had an activity on my mind that I would want to do with you. Are you open to that?
Yeah, sure, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. So the activity that we are going to do today, it is called a picture description. Okay. So
Okay.
I'm going to show you a picture and I want you to describe that picture, and if you can, then relate it to any of your memory, because I'm sure you will get some memories when you look at that picture. So try and
Okay.
relate that picture to your memory or anything that you have seen, anything that picture reminds you of. So not only just describe it, but also relate it to your own life and relate it to any memory that it reminds you of. Okay?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I will
Okay,
try.
perfect. Wonderful. So I'm going to share my screen and show you the picture. You can take a few seconds to think about it, structure your thoughts, and once you are ready, then you can
Okay.
start.
This is a fair.
Excellent.
Yeah. Can I start, ma'am? Or
Sure. Absolutely.
okay. There is a fair. It's going on. I think it's a festival or any festival. During the festival, it's happened in different places and different festivals. So I can't see the proper what is the festival about the fair is going on.
I did increase the
Okay.
size of the picture a little bit so that you can look at the details.
Sorry, ma'am, I did not get.
I zoomed it a little bit so that you can pay a closer look to the picture.
Yeah, yes, ma'am, sir. Just I wanted to see the is there any special mansion there? Just I can describe, but no, I did not see.
That's all right. You can just talk about what comes to your mind.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Yeah, there are lots of people. They are enjoying and the fair and one so big. What is the call? It's circle.
This is called a giant wheel. Wheel.
Okay, giant wheel.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, there is a big giant wheel and air balloon also present there, and
Mm-hmm.
fast food shop are situated there, and
Mm-hmm.
people all are enjoying there, and some people are watching the fair, beauty of fair. Some people are having the food, and they are enjoying their own life. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Wonderful. So does it remind you of anything?
Yeah, I have joined this kind of fair many times in my
Mm-hmm.
childhood. really, because in childhood we can enjoy a lot whenever we get chance to go there. So we feel very happy with our
Mhm.
parents, or yeah, we feel very enjoy if I get chance to go there. That time lots of memory are included there, because we can have different foods, and we can see the different things in there. Maybe we did not see before. So
Mhm.
yeah, we enjoy a lot. And foods, ice creams mainly. I did not remember the more than this.
Okay, wonderful. So not I did not remember. I do not remember anything more than this.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
I do not remember more than this. Yeah.
Anything more than this.
Okay. Anything more than
Okay?
this? Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. So good job done. Now, thank you, Sushmita, for being sporty enough to take this activity and doing it so confidently. I really loved how you did not fumble, how you did not were like, oh my God, what should I say? You were like immediately, okay, it's a fair. So that's the kind of confidence you need when you want to do something new or when you want to learn something new. So very good job on that.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're most
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah, I want to try to do my level best every day. I try to do, different problems I try to tackle. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes I lack.
Right, right. Yeah. But that's how you learn. Gradually, you do small things
Definitely.
every day, and that's how it compounds to a bigger impact.
Yeah, definitely. I believe in that, ma'am. That's why I try to, choose different topic to describe or talk. So that's how I can learn. And if I'm not able to now, then definitely next or after next
Of
day
course.
I will be able to describe. Definitely, it's my learning time. So definitely, whenever from I get little knowledge or any ideas to learn this language, definitely I will grab this.
Good, good. That's the spirit. Very nice. All right. So, Sushmita, do you have any questions for me? Anything that you would want to ask?
Okay, ma'am, I have a topic to describe, because you are a very right person with whom I can ask some question about women empowerment. So
Ah,
I have down about some question to ask you, because I did not find to discuss about this topic, because maybe I would not get this much effective answer from them. But you are the right person, so I choose to you. So,
I,
ma'am, I just want to ask you about women empowerment. Maybe every and all women are not aware of women empowerment. What is the right, and what is actually happen women empowerment? So, please, first starting question is, what is the women empowerment, and how can make the people aware about?
Wonderful. Very nice question. Well, I'm glad that you feel that I'm the right person to ask this question, but I don't know how much justice I can do to this, but I will try my best to answer this and clear your doubts about it. So,
Yes.
see, woman empowerment is something which is very, something that is very perspective based to certain people, right? For some people, it is, you know, it is saying that women can do whatever they want to do. For some people, it is about helping women understand their worth and making them confident. For some people, it is saying that women should be treated equally, right? And all of these things are somewhat true to certain level, right? Because we all know women as a gender over the last few generations have been very oppressed in terms of expressing themselves, in terms of carrying out anything that they wanted to do or following their heart, right? So that's where this entire notion of women empowerment came into picture, and which was very necessary because if we think about genders, God has created human beings, right? God did not
Yes.
definitely have this in mind that, okay, one gender is going to get more preference and the other gender is going to be neglected. That was not his plan, correct?
Yeah.
Now, what has happened with time is it started off as a very noble cause, that women empowerment or helping women see their worth. But now, in today's times, there are certain things which personally I don't agree with or I don't support. When people say that, women can do whatever they want to do, women can do whatever comes to their mind, it's
Yeah.
okay. Like when you say you can do what you want to do, there has to be a thin line. And you need to remember that whatever you do, we are all free to do whatever we want to do, as long as we are not hurting anyone or causing any harm to somebody, right? And
Yeah.
it goes for men and women equally. It is not gender based. Whenever you are doing something, as human beings, we should keep in our mind that is my action going to have any negative impact on anyone? That number one is very important. Number two, the funny thing is, even in today's society, we talk about women empowerment, but then we see women are the ones who are mostly trying to bring other women down. We see this in families, we see this in society, we see this at our workplace, and it is going on everywhere. Women are not supporting each other as they should or in the way they should, right?
Yeah,
We
definitely.
have,
That is also main point. Yes, ma'am.
right. So we have a lot of men who are coming in support of, empowering women or giving them that opportunity. We have a lot of men these days who plays an equal role in the house as well. They go out to work, but they help at, in their homes with household chores. Men are helping with babies, taking care of their babies when the women are, having a good time. So men are trying to come to that point where they want to, go hand in hand with the women. But a lot of women are opposed to that idea. A lot of women do not like that because, they just want to bring the women down. And it's a very common phenomena, right? So although we say that women empowerment or helping women be equals in the society, but first off, we need to understand that it is very perspective based, and it is on someone's individual mentality, how they want to take it and how they want to apply it in their life. They want to do
Yes.
it the right way. Basically, when we talk about women empowerment, it should be very basic that, women have the same rights as men. They can go out to work. Of
Yeah.
course, it doesn't mean that you cannot, you cannot, just a second. Not mean that if you're a woman, you should not help at home or do your household chores, or it is beneath you to do your household chores. I see a lot of women nowadays saying that, oh, I was not born to cook. Now, cooking is not a gender specific role. That's what we were trying to establish for so many years, that why are men not cooking? Why do men do not come into the kitchen? Because cooking is a life skill. Anybody
Yes,
who needs food should be able to cook. That's
definitely.
the end of the story, right? But now men are coming into the kitchen, and some section of women are saying, oh, we were not taught or we were not raised to cook.
Mhm.
That's the funny thing, right? So that's why I say it's very perspective based. And more than, I would say, more than women empowerment or any of those notions, people should focus on being good human beings at first and
Yeah,
treating every human being equally. That, according
definitely.
to me, is most important in life.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely. I'm totally agree your point, whatever you said. And education, what is the role of education, ma'am? Maybe they are not aware about, they are, not helping to others, girls as well. So what is the reason of behind it? They don't want to take a girl with them, or they feel jealous, or they have a lacking of education. What is the reason of behind, ma'am?
Well, I feel, see, again, it is about perspectives. It is about what or how somebody has been raised, right? How they were, what kind of scenario or what kind of society do they belong from, right? That makes someone's mindset, that creates someone's mindset and how they behave when they become adults, right? So when it comes to education, education is, if we talk about the Indian education system, to be very honest, right? We are only taught subjects,
Yeah,
and
ma'am.
the main aim in school is to just pass the exams and go to the next class, get promoted, go out of school, get to college, and then again, college, you give exams and you prepare yourself to get a job. That's the whole
Yes.
agenda. How many times in school do you think, or what percentage of schools actually teach good morals, good ways of living life, practical education? How many schools teach financial, awareness? Very less, very less. There will be a handful of schools who would be actually giving out life lessons to their students. So, going to school or gaining education is not equal to being a good, a good human being or somebody with a good mindset. So that
Yeah.
is again something that parents needs to work on. Nowadays, parents do not have time for their kids. They just give their kids a phone. I see so many, kids around me, 1 year old, 1.5 year olds. Parents are working and kids are sitting with their parents' mobile phones, scrolling through YouTube. What do you think the kid is, learning from that?
Yeah,
And YouTube is
definitely.
so unfiltered. Anything can come up anytime on YouTube, right?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. That is also true. And even parents are not helping to kids to grown up to their mind to being a good human being, but instead of that, they teach to compare to each other, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is
Absolutely.
also very negative points is going on in our surrounding, and we can see the people and mother, parents, even teachers are compared to each other, even each student, right? That is also negative thing. It's come
Exactly.
in their mind. They do not being a good human being. They're always going in their mind as a competition. Yeah, I have to defeat him anywhere. Anyhow,
Correct.
I have to defeat him, right? It could be a class, it could be a sport. That is how we are, instead of support them, instead of teach them a good habit, we are doing this kind of activity nowadays
Absolutely.
to make
Yes.
our kids a winner.
Yes. So, see, it is not nowadays, okay? When even I was a kid, I had a lot of this thing around me. Thankfully, I had a set of parents who were very understanding and who were very forward. Even and in those years, they were very forward in their way of thinking. So they never pushed me to be better than anybody else. What I was taught since I was a child is that your competition is with you. What
With
you
you,
were
yeah.
yesterday,
Yes.
you should aim to be a better person tomorrow. That's what your competition is. And I'm very thankful that I was raised that way, because otherwise I would have been a part of the rat race. And I feel crazy nowadays when I see people, trying to pull each other down at workplace, trying to, step on someone else and go to the next level. I don't know what joy or what satisfaction that brings to people. But for me, it is very selfish, and it is not how human beings are supposed to be, right? If you are good enough, if you are, confident, and if you have the skills in you, you will be recognized. All you have to do is work on your own self,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Yeah. Otherwise, it
Correct.
will be they lost their friends as well. They will not trustful person for anyone, right? We
Absolutely.
should treat the kids or school teachers also. They have to teach the kids. It's totally
Correct.
competition with you. How much you get improvement on yourself. Don't do compare to each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah. In that generation, your parents has this kind of thoughts. It's really commendable, ma'am. You got
Yes,
this
yes,
kind of
I feel very
friend.
thankful, to be very honest. I feel very thankful that I was raised in a family where parents had that kind of thought. And, probably that's why I am also doing my bit whenever I get a chance, whenever I interact with my students, I always try and tell them that, have trust in yourself. People nowadays, they want to compete with everybody, but they don't have that mindset or that trust or belief in their own skills or capabilities. They think only by putting somebody else down I can go ahead. That's not it. You just
That's
have to
not
have
great.
trust in you,
Yeah,
right?
yes, ma'am. Rest with ourselves. Definitely. We should try to, win with us. How
Yes,
what I was and I want to be. I
absolutely.
can be in our future. So just we should
Absolutely.
focus on that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, ma'am.
All right. So, Sushmita, that was a great conversation. I loved your question, and I loved meeting you. The best part about you is you are somebody with such a lovely smile, and you want to be so warm and welcoming in your approach. So that makes you really a very
Yes, ma'am.
nice person to talk to. And good that you are working on yourself. Keep working, and probably in the future we will try and catch up once again.
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity and give me some my questions answered. I got
No
lots,
problem.
got know about lots of from you. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sushmita, for your time today, and you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Same to you.
Welcome. Bye.
Bye, ma'am. Have a good day.
You too.